Hello everybody. What we're seeing in the Indian context is a weaponization of the legal framework to clamp down on forms of dissent and expression. In particular, one should note the extensive ambit of a law referred to the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, under which a range of activists and dissenters have been imprisoned now for a number of years. What has been of iconic significance in the Indian context is what is referred to as the Bhima Koregaon 16, all of whom are basically activists who are fighting for the rights of Adivasis, fighting for the rights of the Dalit community, who are civil liberties activists, and who are intellectuals who produce or who are dissenters from the opinion of the state. 16 of them were imprisoned in a false case 5 years ago, and many of them are still in jail, and the trial is yet to begin. Similarly, the protesters against the Citizenship Amendment Act in Delhi, many of them are also still in jail. A large majority of those in jail in terms of the political offences also happen to belong to dissenting traditions as well as members of the Muslim community. So the way the law has been used to target the freedom of speech and expression, the number of people in jail for expressing their opinion, all of which reminds us of another horrific period in Indian history, which is the emergency, during which thousands and thousands of people were jailed by the then Indira Gandhi government. So, in a sense, to understand what is going on, activists in India have been using the language of we are living through what we'd like to call, or what we'd call, an undeclared emergency, where the government has arrogated to itself extreme power to clamp down on speech, expression, association, and all forms of dissent. And the challenging question, of course, for us is what needs to be done under these kinds of circumstances. And the point to make, of course, is India is a very strong democracy, not in terms of an electoral democracy alone, which has been again sought to be clamped down on by the government, but a form of associative democracy with a range of associations which take forward different forms of associative life, be it members of the LGBT community who form their own associations, be it members of the Dalit community, be it members of the Adivasi community, all of whom form associations to dissent from the viewpoint of the state. So very clearly, there is a dominant narrative of the state which seeks to clamp down on any form of expression which challenges a kind of a supremacy based on one religion. And there are the plural, diverse traditions of India which are challenging this uniform, unilinear narrative sought to be imposed upon us by the state. And we hope that over a period of time, the dissenting imagination in India is able to achieve a greater level of acceptance among a wider section of the people, and we're able to displace this narrative of a one India, one nation, one country, one religion, etc., which is deeply antithetical to the plural traditions and the constitutional traditions of our country. Yeah, thank you very much.